Is up, everybody? Drew here, or the DH, as a lot of you know me. I'm gonna give it a few minutes for a couple people to jump in. But while I am on, and while we are waiting, let me angle this down a little bit, a little better, yeah. So while I am waiting on a couple people to go on, apparently they give you the option to raise money on here. So if you guys would like to donate to an awesome cause, I chose To Write Love on Her Arms. Has a lot to do with suicide prevention and addiction. And as someone who was a touring band, To Write Love on Her Arms sponsored, we played a lot of their nonprofit shows. We did a lot of touring with them, and so we put them down there as our fundraiser. So if you feel like you'd like to put something in, then do it. But now to get, what's going on, buddy? How's it going, dude? Been a while. But okay, guys, this is what I want to talk about. Everyone talks about how this isn't a 10 or this isn't a 9 or all grades are, they're never the same. Well, of course they're not going to be. They're subjective, and they're always going to be subjective. They're never going to be fully graded by a computer. There's always going to be some human element in it. But what angers me is that every card company could do a lot to fix this. A whole lot. And I'm going to tell you exactly how they could do that in just a minute, but I wanted to show you some examples since it is playoff time. This card right here, graded a 9. It looks better than every 10 that I've seen. This card graded a 10, it should have. It looks nice. This card right here, graded a 10, it should have. I'm trying to put a price on it, but I have no idea because none of them have ever sold. This card right here is a 9. 9 times out of 10, this would have gotten a 10. Yet it 9s. This Rover, I thought would 9. Yet it 10'd. I'm glad it 10'd. But you get the idea. The cards, this 9 could have easily been a 10. This 10 could have easily been a 9. You get the general idea. Both of these could have easily been 10s, but they're 9s. So the problem with grading, and something that a lot of people don't understand, is that TOPPS and Panini, this is what they can do to fix it. The grading companies have to basically buy cards or wait till the cards come in. Then they have to look at all these different cards just to come up with a baseline of what proper centering is, of what a normal surface issue is, of what all this stuff is, so they can then weigh the cards and weigh the action. That takes a long time, and there's a lot of products that come out. TOPPS and Panini could fix this. There's one way they could fix it. I'm going to tell you how right now. TOPPS and Panini, and to an extent Leaf and everybody else, when a product comes out, in this day and age, when grading is so big and when it's such a big business, they need to provide the grading companies with whatever they consider to be the grading companies. They need to provide them with what a perfect card is, because they don't. They do not provide a sample card. They provide nothing to the grading companies. So an easy way to fix this, an easy way to show what a PSA 10 or a BGS Black Label or whatever it may be is for them to send in an example of a perfect card. If they would do that, now they would have to do it for every insert set, every autograph line, everything. But, let's face it, if we're paying $1,000 in boxes, if they're doing all that, they need to take that extra step forward in doing it. That is the solution to getting grades more consistent. Because if the companies have a card where they can look at, where if a grader says this is a Black Label, they can take it to the card that Panini themselves said this is a Black Label, and compare the two, you have something to go off of. Also, you have a baseline for guaranteed centering. So there's no question on centering when you're doing these full bordered cards nowadays that are impossible to cut. So please, guys, I know this video, it probably isn't going to make the rounds, but please, implore Panini, share the video, tell them, Panini, TOPPS, everyone. I mean, I work with them. I've told them, but we need to get the collecting community behind it. So before I head out to Dallas, I'm hopeful we can get some people putting this out, as I do have meetings with both companies while I'm there, and I plan on talking to them about this. But if we can get them to send a perfect card to the grading companies, to PSA, to BGS, to all these other companies, if we can get them to actually send what is a perfect card, okay, for example, for Prism, they would need to send, Panini would send a Prism card to PSA and BGS that they consider to be a perfect card. That then gives the baseline for the grading companies to be able to accurately grade this as to what it should be. Right now, they're not given that. So they have to go by the cards that they're sent in, which a lot of them could be bullshit. Let's face it, if the first 100 they get in are crap, it could affect everything. So the companies could fix this. The companies could help with grading. The companies could help ensure that the accuracy of grading is that much better by simply providing a perfect card to the grading companies to let them have a baseline to go by. So anyway, guys, that's all I want to talk to. Just a little stop in as I packed up for Dallas. If you were going to be at the Dallas show, I will be there. We will be doing Hobby Hotline Live. It is going to be amazing. We'll be giving away an awesome Chris Chelios autographed jersey, along with some other stuff. If you're there, you can hop on live on camera. We're going to have most of the hosts there. We'll also be doing Letter Rip Live. It will not be tomorrow. We will be doing it live on Saturday. And in addition to that, we'll be doing some stuff for Let Me Get That Potograph, video and audio throughout the weekend. So looking forward to it. Also, join us and follow us on Clubhouse. We're on Clubhouse. We're going to start doing some giveaways, some conversations, some stuff where you guys can just call in and talk, all that type of stuff. So join us on Clubhouse as well. But guys, implore Panini and TOPPS to do this. I'm begging you. We can get the accuracy of grades to where it's a good 90-95% if we can implore the companies to do one thing, and that is to send an example of a perfect card from every set. Like I said, for Prism, Panini would send in a perfect Prism card, what they would consider a black label, what they would consider a PSA 10. That way the companies have something to go off of as opposed to just the stuff that's sent in. Guys, we can change this. They listen to us. They adapt. We have a voice in this industry. Talk to them. Get it changed. Make them send a perfect card to the companies. And then our grades then we're not going to have to say, this shouldn't have 9, because we're going to have that perfect card to compare it to. Anyway, guys, like I said, that's all I had to say. Please donate to Write Love on Your Arms if you'd like to. It's a wonderful, wonderful cause. I'm friends with the people that started it. It's great for suicide prevention and addiction and anyone who needs that type of help. I myself, had my struggles when I toured in a band, so I know how it is. But what's going on, buddy? But guys, this is truly how we can ensure the legitimacy of grades. We can get grades higher, is if we implore the companies to provide the grading companies with the proper, with what they need, because the grading companies, once again, are having to rely on the cards that come in and having to judge them against each other. That's not how a grading company should have to grade cards when we're spending $500 to $10,000 a box. a perfect card or an example of a perfect card should be sent, and then you're going to be able to see, you're going to see the accuracy of grades skyrocket. So guys, share the video or make your own, tag everybody, give me a shout out if you want to, or don't. I don't care. I just want to see this stuff changed. But guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm off to the Dallas show. Hit me up if you're there. We're going to be doing a lot of awesome stuff. I'm going to be giving away a ton of awesome shit, both on in person and online. So stay tuned. Follow us. Let her rip. The giveaway ends here in a couple of days. We're giving away over $300 worth of cards, including a 101 Mandalorian painting on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. So check it out. Talk to you guys later. It's always been real. Peace out, homies.